Launchpad streaming series is brought to you by viewers like you. Support local venues and bands by donating at launchpadrocks.com.
It's Silverlight, the longest shadows on the lonely walk to school. And I heard you ask what you done wrong before he leveled the gun to lay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got home from work at 5 and kicked me out of bed. I drank my breakfast as you didn't read. I got caught in the past tense as you caught up with current events. I disregarded every word you said. Now I could sit here and lecture about ignorance and sin, 'cause I smoke grass till I pass out and I drink until I spin. I got stuck with these discrepancies that I can't seem to shake. Died 1,000 times but I still can't seem to learn from my mistakes. And I'm so far gone, there's still that glimmer at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is so damn long. Sometimes I don't think that I'm ever gonna reach it, so I keep myself moving on, scratching at the ceiling, searching for a reason, searching for a meaning to keep hanging on. Now I'm drunk and drastic, late night calling you on the phone. Though I'm barely conscious, my conscience won't leave me alone. Well, I slur and ask you how you've been, and I segue into selfishness. You hang up, I pass out to the dial tone. Now I could sit here and sympathize about so-called rights and wrongs, or stay up counting my regrets until the sunlight comes. Say it's better to regret what you have than what you haven't done. Well, unfortunately, I'd have to disagree. I know I'm not the only one, and I'm so far gone. There's still that glimmer at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is so damn long. Sometimes I don't think that I'm ever gonna reach it, so I keep myself moving on, scratching at the ceiling, searching for a reason, searching for a meaning to keep hanging on. Oh, wow. That last one I wrote a long time ago, but most of these songs are new with a little bit more of a country lean in them for a new project together. Yeah.
Did you listen to a lot of country growing up?
I didn't want to at the time, but yes, I did. Quite a lot. It embedded itself in my brain deeper than I expected. It just took a little bit of pulling from Josh here to get it out. I used to dream I'd find you buried shallow in the field behind my grandma's house in Bellevue. A unique paranoia seeped its way from Twin City suburbs into rural Minnesota, and the look of fear in my mother's eyes when I hid from her in that department store, and the sound of fear in your mother's voice crying me to sleep on the living room floor. Our parents used to use you, exploiting your name to impose upon us all their worries, cares, and curfews. A unique paranoia. It's Silverlight, the longest shadows on the lonely walk to school. And I heard you ask what you'd done wrong before he leveled the gun to lay you low. And your mother asked, oh, what she'd done wrong, begging for you to come home on the radio. I heard you finally came home. I heard they kept the porch light on for 27 years. They never once locked their front door. I heard you finally came home. They finally found you. Some piece of shit got cornered and confessed in a subversive act of virtue. Our unique paranoia suddenly came true. And the look of relief in my mother's eyes when she found me hiding in that department store, and the look of relief in your mother's eyes when she finally laid them on your bones. I heard you finally came home. I heard they left the porch light on for 27 years. They never once locked their front door. I heard you finally came home. 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 Lazy lightning laying by the Rio Grande, stretched in stone immaculate along the strand. He don't make a lot of money, he don't make a lot of plans. I'm baking on the banks of the river, rolling with the water, keeping nice and cool, holding his head under till his face turns blue. He don't make a lot of money, he don't got a lot to do, except for baking on the banks of the river. They like to call him lazy cause he's living free, keeping coyotes and the cottonwoods company, casting lines, casting shadows like a sundial passing time. Cause he don't play by the rules and he don't pay no mind. Lazy lightning laying by the Rio Grande, just basking in the beauty of the borderland. He don't make a lot of money, but he makes a lot of friends, just baking on the banks of the river. Not a care in the world, not a cloud in the sky, just whistling to the fishes as the wind blows by. He don't make a lot of money, but he's sure to get you high, leave you baking on the banks of the river. They like to call him lazy cause he's living free, unburdened by the boundaries of society, casting lines, casting shadows like sundial passing time. Cause he don't play by the rules and he don't pay no mind. They like to call him lazy cause he's living free, unburdened by the boundaries of society, casting lines, casting shadows like a sundial passing time. Well, he don't hoot, he don't holler, he don't make no fuss. He's a little bitty itty part of all of us. He's a real good man, but don't expect him to walk the line. Cause he don't play by the rules and he don't pay no mind. He don't play by the rules and he don't pay no mind. That one's brand new, called Pay No Mind. Thank you very much. Another brand new one called Brown County Blues. All it takes is some childhood trauma, folks, and you too can be a great songwriter. There's no one place that can claim it bore and raised me. We were on the move so much our roots never caught the ground. Lord left us stranded out on the South Dakota prairie. Faithless, we settled for less in my hometown. As a teenager, I took well to troublemaking, testing all the boundaries I believe should be torn down. Loud and obnoxious until the local law took notice. Made sure I never felt at home in my hometown. They locked me up so that I might learn some manners. Well, they shipped me off so that I might shut my mouth. So when I turned 18, I turned those keys and vanished. I drove as far as I fucking could from my hometown. Left me with a rage that's been running round in my blood. Feelings of hate that been holding me back for good. And when it rains on the field, we raise our praise to God, and blame it all on the devil when the river floods. I pull the brown candy blues from the highest shelf, pour one out for the past and two for myself. till I'm rusted, then refill my cup. Well, there's nowhere here to hide when the sun comes up. Well, there's nowhere here to hide when the sun comes up. So every time I cross that county line, my stomach clenches, and I scream so hard it never makes a sound. I find myself trudging through my trauma's trenches. Then I come to driving through my old hometown. Said there's nothing left here for you in your hometown. At least that's what I say every time I come back around. This is for all y'all unemployed out there, all right. I love a woman whose name's Samantha. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm. She does dance like Little Egypt. She works down at the snake farm. It just sounds nasty, a snake farm. It pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ugh. Samantha's got a keen sense of humor. She's got a tattoo down her arm. It's a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm, Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty, Snake Farm. It pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Ugh. I asked Samantha how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter. Now and then some kid gets bit down at the snake farm. Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty, a snake farm. It pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Ugh. Well, Samantha, she likes her malt liquor, and a band from Wales she calls the Alarm. Well, she said she cried when they broke up, and she still plays their records at the Snake Farm, Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty, Snake Farm. It pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Ugh. Sometimes Samantha calls me up and she says, come on down here, it's getting warm. Well, she runs everybody off, and well, we, Snake Farm, Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty, Snake Farm. Pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty, Snake Farm. Pretty much is Snake Farm.